M is on straight. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Becca. I make Disney related videos slash lifestyle slash there's a car outside. Shh. Before I start this video, my window is wide open because it is absolutely boiling hot. We're not equipped for this weather in the UK. I mean, what is the temperature right now? It's currently 29 degrees Celsius, which maybe isn't that hot, but when you're inside in the UK and you don't have air conditioning, yes it is. I'm hoping it won't be too bad. There's a bird as well. Oh, I'm just gonna shut my window. I've shut my window, so I'm gonna melt, but at least you won't hear birds or cars outside, eh? Things I do for videos. So, as you may or may not know, I'm going back to Walt Disney World next month with my best friend Lauren. We've been to Disney World together many a time. We went last year. If you haven't seen those vlogs, you should go check them out because they are good. I don't know, can I say that about my own videos? I enjoy watching them, probably because I'm in them and the memories I made, but you should go check them out with me with much shorter blonder hair. Anyway, we are returning to Walt Disney World in some number of days. It's next month basically. I'm not prepared. So today I will be sharing my plans for this trip. I'm going to tell you where we're eating, what fast passes we have, which parks we're planning to go to, any extras. The thing I'll say before we start is this is only a week-long trip, which is the shortest Disney World trip I've ever done. The reason it's only a week this time is because we're actually flying to New York City first, and we're doing 5 days in New York, and then we're flying from New York down to Orlando, because I thought it'd be good to tie in a trip like that. I've never been to New York before, so that's so exciting. There's going to be vlogs and things of that. I thought I'd tell you that just in case you didn't know already, and in case that gave you another reason to maybe subscribe if you didn't already. So as I've already said, we're flying from New York down to Orlando. So we're already going to be in the time zone, which is perfect, which means hopefully we shouldn't be too tired on our first few days, because I know sometimes it's like, I should be in bed right now, but we should have already acclimatized to that because of New York is in the same time zone. So we are flying down from LaGuardia Airport in New York down to Orlando International, which is great because Orlando International is way better than Sanford. Hope I never have to fly to the airport ever again. Plus we get to see the Disney World sign and take cute pictures again, because you know Disney World's starting when you see that sign. I think we land at about 4:30 in the afternoon. I can't remember, I don't have the flight time on my phone. So when we land, we're going to get the Magical Express. So this is our first time on the Magical Express, which is a new experience, which is very exciting because last year we drove and then times before we hadn't stayed on Disney property. So we're taking the Magical Express to our hotel, which is Port Orleans Riverside. Yay! So I think this resort is beautiful. I'm really excited to stay here. We haven't got a royal guest room or anything like that. We've just got a standard normal room, which is fine because, to be honest, it's just a bed and a shower and to keep all our merchandise. It's another Disney resort to take off my list, because one day I would plan to stay at all of them. I've stayed at one so far, so that'll be 2. Yay! If I keep looking down, it's because I'm looking at the Disney Parks app, and there you can see our first fast pass. Ooh, exciting. So I'm going to read it off to you and try to give you as much information as I can. So yeah, so we've checked into Port Orleans Riverside. On our first evening, our plan is to explore the resort a little bit, get some food, and go to Disney Springs because we need to pick up our gift card, because we get a $200 gift card because we booked through Disney, which we want to pick up, so we have to go to Disney Springs to do that. So we're going to go to Disney Springs, look around the world of Disney, Sephora, other places, and pick up anything that we know we want. So we've got it and we just leave it in our room and it's all done. Might get some food there. I don't think we've decided where we want to eat for food. Either we'll eat at Disney Springs or just at the resort, whatever's easiest. So that is our plan for the first night. No parks because we're going to be tired, and if I go to a park on the first, like as soon as I get to a park in Disney, I want to spend the whole day there. I don't want to get there at like 8 o'clock and then have to leave 2 hours later. So we're saving the parks for the next day. So if you know me, you will know that Magic Kingdom is my favourite park, and day one for me has to be Magic Kingdom. I have to see the castle. I cannot wait to see the castle. Like, I can't wait till like day 7 to go to Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom's my park. Park number 1, day number 1, always. Always, 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 always. So we are going to Magic Kingdom on our first day. There are extra magic hours at Magic Kingdom in the morning from 8 till 9. Conveniently, that's just how it's worked out, so we'll probably go for that because we're Kino Beanos and we like to be there super, super early. So we're gonna do that. I'll try to remember extra magic hours, but I don't have it like on the plans, but you don't really care about that. So the first fast pass of the day is Splash Mountain. Starting off at starts mean to go on, you know, completely drenched. We're starting with Splash Mountain because why not? So we're doing that first thing in the morning. It starts at 9:10 our fast pass. The queue's not going to be very long, but we can wait a little bit for it to build up. But the earlier you get the fast passes, the earlier you can get them all 3 done, and the earlier you can start getting extra fast passes. After that we have a Space Mountain fast pass, because Space Mountain is my favourite of the 3 mountains. Then we have got a lunch reservation at the Skipper Canteen, which is a new restaurant. Neither of us have been there before. I've heard so many great things about it. The theming looks amazing, the food looks great, and I'm hoping the vegetarian option is tasty. So that's another thing. I have since become a vegetarian since I last went, so I'm hoping the vegetarian options are nice. We shall see. So yes, we're going to the Skipper Canteen for lunch that day. And then after lunch we've got a Big Thunder fast pass. We left that fast pass till after lunch because, yeah, I don't think we had time to squeeze it in before our lunch reservation. So we're doing that after lunch. Hopefully our food will have gone down. Hopefully I won't be sick. That'd be great, wouldn't it? So we've got that, and then after that we've got until 4 o'clock, because basically that night is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Yes! So last year me and Lauren went to our first, well, I went to my first ever Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Lauren had been before as a child, and it was the first Halloween party of the year. It was fairly busy because it was the first one, but this one isn't the first one. I think it's the 2nd or 3rd one of the year, so hopefully it'll be a little less busy. I loved the party last year. It was so much fun. We're dressing up again this year. Not like full complete costumes, but like kind of like Disney bounding as our costumes. I'm really excited to show you who we will be. I'm keeping that a secret for now, but you'll have to watch the vlogs and follow me on social media to find out. Yes, that is a shameless plug. Here is my username. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. So it's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and you can, the party like opens for party people, okay. It starts at 4 PM, so we're gonna watch the parade, get out of our normal clothes, change into our party clothes, get our wristbands, go get our pins, candy, whatever, start the party off, and then enjoy the rest of the night. That is going to be a long day because extra magic hours start at 8 and the party doesn't end until midnight, so it's going to be very full on, but we're going to do it. We're going to go crazy on day 1 because who needs to sleep when you're at Disney World, right? So that is an extremely busy first day, and now day 2 we are off to Epcot. Basically I have a thing where I like to do Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom in the order that they were built and opened. I don't know why, it fits for me and I like to do it in that order. So we are doing Epcot on day 2, and we have got a breakfast reservation at Akershus, which is in the Norway Pavilion of Epcot. It's basically a breakfast buffet, I think, style, and it's a princess dining. I don't know if it's guaranteed which princesses you're going to meet, but it tends to be like Aurora, Snow White, Ariel. I love meeting princesses. I've never done it before. Hopefully, again, vegetarian options would be okay. If not, I can ask the chefs and things. But I'm really looking forward to that one. I really like the Norway Pavilion, and hopefully I'm going to enjoy that. I've seen some people's vlogs on it and I really wanted to try it. So we've got that in the morning. And then our first fast pass after breakfast is at Frozen Ever After. Because we're going to be straight next to it, it makes sense to be able to come out of breakfast and go straight into the fast pass queue, because yeah, Frozen is probably my favourite ride in Epcot, which might be a bit controversial because people don't necessarily like it. I'm not even a big Frozen fan, I just love that ride. I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, so we've got that, and then as you probably know, the tiering system at Epcot is absolutely rubbish. So we've got a Mission Space Fast Pass straight after that, and then after that we've got the Seas of Nemo and Friends Fast Pass, which you don't really need a Fast Pass for Nemo and Friends, and Mission Space kind of don't either. But obviously you want to get all three, so that's what we're doing, and then see where the rest of the day takes us. We may or may not watch Illuminations. We're not too sure, because for me, I don't really enjoy Illuminations that much. Sorry, controversial. I much prefer Happily Ever After or the Star Wars fireworks, so Illuminations for me is a bit so we're not really sure if we're going to watch that, but we will see. So day number 3, we are at Hollywood Studios, which is very exciting because a certain land has opened very recently. You may or may not have heard about it, but this kind of small Pixar film, Toy Story. So obviously Toy Story Land has opened a few days ago when I'm filming this. I'm not sure when this is going up, but yeah, Toy Story Land is now open, which is very exciting. I've seen some pictures, but I'm trying to avoid videos so I can go in and be like, whoa, this is awesome. So the fast passes we have for this day, we have got a Rock and Roller Coaster fast pass at 9:10 again, so nice and early to get the fast passes flowing. I love Rock and Roller Coaster. I used to have a fear of it, but since going to Disneyland Paris and riding it about 8 times, it doesn't faze me anymore. Don't even get scared. I absolutely love it. So we've got that in the morning, and then the next fast pass after I beg your pardon. The next fast pass after that is Alien Swirling Saucers, which is the Alien Spin ride in Toy Story Land, which is really exciting. I was really nervous that I wouldn't get any fast passes, but we got that fast pass. We also got a Slinky Dog fast pass later on. Spoiler alert. So we got that one, and then after that we've got a Star Tours fast pass, which is great because I love Star Tours. So yeah, we managed to nab a Alien Spin fast pass, which is very good. It's not going to be as good as Slinky Dog, I already know. It's a bit like Navi River Journey. It's still a new ride, so I want to try it. Then for dinner that night, we have got a mini seasonal dine at Hollywood and Vine, and that is the dinner package with Fantasmic. So we're going there for dinner, and it's a character meal, and you meet like Minnie, Mickey, I don't know who it is, Donald, anyway, like the Fab Five sort of characters are in there. I don't even know how they're going to be dressed. They're just in cute little outfits, so I'm very excited for that. And then obviously we've got the dining package, which means we get to go sit in the VIP dining area for Fantasmic, which is great because I love Fantasmic. It makes me so happy, and yeah, it just made sense to do that for us because then we get a special seat area. So day number 4, halfway through the trip. Oh, this is already too sad. No, why are the plans not refreshing? So I think also the day before there was extra magic hours at Hollywood Studios, but I can't remember. Anyway, there's extra magic hours in Animal Kingdom this morning as well, I think. And our first fast pass isn't till 10:30, which is Dinosaur. We left it till 10:30 because we wanted to leave a big gap. It's based on the Flight of Passage fast pass we managed to get, so I'll speak about that in a sec. We're having lunch at Yak and Yeti, which I'm really excited about. I really like the quick service, and I really want to try the sit-down restaurant because I've heard great things about it. I love that style of food. It looks really tasty, and I cannot wait to try it, so I'm very much looking forward to eating that food. And then we've got a Expedition Everest fast pass just after our lunch, so hopefully it would have gone down enough, otherwise on the Yeti. And then we have a Flight of Passage fast pass, which isn't until 6:30, and the reason it is so late, basically we had a fast pass for Flight of Passage at about 3 o'clock, which was the earliest time we could get because obviously it's Flight of Passage and it's crazy. So we moved it back to that time because there are a load of shows and characters we want to meet, and we were figuring out how to fit them in, and if we did Flight of Passage at 3 o'clock, we would have missed one of the shows that we want to see, so we've moved it back so we've got plenty of time to do everything that we want to do, which is great. So yeah, we've got Flight of Passage fast pass, so I'm very happy because that ride is phenomenal. And we're going to go eat at Satuli Canteen in the evening after that, and then see it all lit up at night with all the like luminous night. Oh, it's just beautiful. I love Pandora at night. It's like, cameras do not do it justice. Anyone who's been to Pandora at night will just know how stunning it is, and it's so worth waiting around or going back in the evening just to see it. So the next day we've got a very, very, very early start. We are going to Trattoria Al Forno, which is the Bon Voyage Adventure breakfast where you meet Flynn, Rapunzel, Ariel and Eric, who you should know. You can see here, here's the lantern scene from Tangled twice. Because Tangled is my favourite film, if you didn't know that already. Tangled is my favourite film. It means a lot to me. I got a Tangled tattoo recently. Again, if you didn't know that, then I did. So we actually did this breakfast last trip and I loved it so much. Lauren loved it too. The character interactions were great. The food was tasty, the atmosphere was lovely. I loved the boardwalk. It was just perfect. And we were like, should we do it again? And Lauren was like, yeah, let's do it again. So I get to meet Flynn Rider again, which makes my heart a bit fluttery. So I'm very excited to do that. So we've got that in the morning at the earliest reservation, which hopefully should mean we should get in straight away and it should just be nice and calm. Then we're going to the Magic Kingdom again. So we've got a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train Fast Pass, yes, at 10:20. Mine Train Fast Passes are getting easier and easier to get, so that's just brilliant, because I don't like queuing. I wouldn't queue 2 hours for it, to be honest. Then we've got a Haunted Mansion Fast Pass, because Haunted Mansion is one of my favourite rides of all time. I love it so much, and it's to make sure that we definitely get to go on it. And then we've got a Peter Pan's Flight Fast Pass straight after that, which again, Peter Pan can get quite busy, and I do enjoy that ride, but again, it's not a ride I would necessarily queue for, so we wanted to put that down. And then we're going to stay in Magic Kingdom until, I'm not sure, we might watch the parade, and then we're going to head over to Animal Kingdom Lodge for our dinner, and we are going to Boma. So I've wanted to go to Boma for ages. I've heard so many great things about it, and it was a toss-up between Boma or Sanaa. And me personally, I was like, I'd prefer to go to Boma, and we can try Sanaa in the future. So we're going to Boma. I'm excited to go to Animal Kingdom Lodge and look around it a little bit more, because we went to it last time, but it was so excruciatingly hot that day that I just was like, ugh. So I'm excited to go back, try some food and just enjoy myself, because I do love Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's probably my second favourite resort that I've visited, behind the Polynesian, because the Poly is just my dream. So after our dinner at Animal Kingdom Lodge, we're probably going to sneak back into Animal Kingdom and do some last minute looking around and see Pandora at night again, probably. The next day we are going to Hollywood Studios again in the morning, and we've got a Tower of Terror Fast Pass. That's the only ride I'm still terrified of, but I'm gonna face my fear. I'm gonna do it. I go on it every time, but it still terrifies me. So I've got a Tower of Terror Fast Pass, and then we've got an 11 AM Slinky Dog Fast Pass, which I'm so excited for. I've heard some really good things about it. I'm just excited. I'm excited to try it for myself. I'm so glad we've got fast passes for both the Toy Story lands, because I'm not about that queue in life. I would rather be taking cute ass photos in front of walls or with characters. So after our Slinky Dog Fast Pass, we've got a Beauty and the Beast Live on Stage Fast Pass, which is a show neither of us have ever seen before, and we always say every time we go, we're like, should we go watch the Beauty and the Beast show? And then we're doing something else, and then we go and we've realised we've missed the show times, or we want to leave and the next show's not for a while and we don't want to wait. So we've got ourselves a Fast Pass, which means we're definitely going to go see it. So after like a morning, early afternoon in Hollywood Studios, we're going to head over to the Contemporary Resort, where we are having dinner at Chef Mickey's. Ooh. So if you'd seen my vlogs from last trip, we went to Chef Mickey's on our last full day, and it was my favourite meal of the whole trip. It was just really special and so fun, and it just made me smile. And thinking about it now, I loved it so much. The food is genuinely just average American style food, but I just had the best time and it was so fun. The music, they were playing a Goofy movie and Hercules. It's like it was made for me, and it was just fantastic. So we both wanted to go back, so we're doing that because originally this was meant to be our last full day, so we wanted to do that as like a bit of a tradition that we were going to start. However, I'll tell you why in a second, but basically after Chef Mickey's we're going to head over to the Magic Kingdom, get a spot for Happily Ever After, cry our eyes out, and then go back to the resort. So the reason that it's not our last full day anymore is basically because we had a flight booked the next day, and they changed it from 9 o'clock in the evening to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, meaning we'd have to be at the airport 3 hours before, and we'd have to have left at 11 or something ridiculous like that. And we were like, no. I booked it was a 5 to 10 flight. I booked it late so we could have plenty of time in the parks in the morning before going home. And then they changed it, and we were like, no. And because it was more than 6 hours, we were allowed to get our money back. So we got given our money back, and we booked another flight for the day after. So we got an extra night. So having an extra night at Walt Disney World is never a problem. Like, I don't see that as a problem. That's an amazing thing. However, we had to check out of our hotel on this day So we're checking out of Port Orleans Riverside and we are getting our luggage moved, and we are going to be checking in to the Art of Animation. We are staying in a Little Mermaid room. Little Mermaid was my favourite film as a kid. I'm so excited. I'm just going to be like a kid at Christmas. It's going to be amazing. So that's what we're doing. So we're checking into the Little Mermaid room and everything. Obviously the timings of the day, but that's where we're staying that night, so I'm very excited for that. And so in the morning that day, because it's not our last full day anymore, we changed our plans around and we're having a morning at Epcot. Now our free fast passes, they're a bit... We've got a Spaceship Earth fast pass. Don't need one. It literally starts at 9. Who needs a Spaceship Earth fast pass? Anyway, we've got a Spaceship Earth fast pass, then we've got a Character Spot fast pass and a Figment fast pass. Now we could have had a Soarin' or a Test Track fast pass, but I'm going to say something controversial now. I'm not the biggest fan of Test Track. In fact, I'd happily never ride it again. And Soarin' for me, I could walk on it. It's a nice ride, but I didn't want a fast pass, and so we chose Character Spot because get to meet the main man himself. And the reason we're going to Epcot in the morning is because it is the first day of Food and Wine. So us getting to stay for an extra day was actually a blessing in disguise, because it means we both get to slightly experience Food and Wine, only for a little bit. I've never been to Food and Wine before. I've been to Flower and Garden before, but I've never been to Food and Wine, so I'm very excited to see it. Even if I don't really do a lot, even if I just get the pin or whatever you can get, I'm excited to say I went to Food and Wine Festival. So then after we've done that, we're going to go to the Magic Kingdom and enjoy the rest of the night at Magic Kingdom. Watch Happily Ever After again because it's my favourite fireworks show of all time. And then say goodbye, because that will definitely be our final goodbye to the parks, and it will be very teary and emotional because I will cry my eyes out. So then we go and stay at our Art of Animation room, enjoy that. We're going to take some pictures, explore it, and then we have to check out of our resort. And we're going to the airport at, I think our flight's at 3:30, but before that we've actually got a breakfast reservation at 1900 Park Fair. In the morning we've got an 8 o'clock reservation, so we've got a really early reservation, so we get to go to the Grand Floridian, which is somewhere I've never been, which is crazy. I've never been in there. It's literally right next to the Magic Kingdom and I've never set foot in there. I've always got the monorail like through it but never gotten off, so we're going to go have breakfast there, which is going to be really good. It's the Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious breakfast. So I'm guessing Mary Poppins is going to be there. I know there's Winnie the Pooh characters and sometimes Alice and Mad Hatter characters and things. I know it intertwines. So we're going to have breakfast on there and say kind of see the castle from a distance and just sad wave. And then we're going to go back to our Art of Animation, wait in the lobby for the Tragical Express. There's a rundown of everything that we are getting up to on our trip. Obviously this is subject to change. I think the dining reservations aren't going to change. Most of the fast passes aren't going to change. We're very much like boom, 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 boom. Just need to sort out, well, my outfit's already sorted out. I just need to sort out like what things we want to do in between all of our fast passes, like because I like to write lists and go, right, I want to meet this character at this park on this day, tick it off, and it makes me feel very much like I've achieved something. So yeah, that is my Walt Disney World 2018 plans. If you have any questions or if you have any recommendations or anything that you want to suggest in the comments about these restaurants, if you enjoyed them, let me know. If you didn't enjoy them, let me know. Anyway, I'm going anyway, so we can all have our own opinions. Make sure to be subscribed to my channel because there will be plenty of Disney World vlogs coming your way once I've been. There's also Disneyland Paris vlogs coming up and just a ton of stuff on my channel. So if you would like to see more of this semi-average face, then make sure to click the subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it to be notified when I upload a new video, because my videos aren't going into sub boxes, which is making me like so please come say hi to my face. Make sure to give it a like and a comment if you like. If not, just close the video, that's fine. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video and have a good day. And I'm going to open my window now because I'm baking, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.